Hi, how are you? Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Today, my nugget is, what are you looking at? And of course, well, peradventure, I should call this nugget walking through the woods or something to this effect. Because sometimes that's how life feels. Like we're going through the maze and we don't know how we are going to eke out success for ourselves, as it were. And we just have to follow our heart, follow our spirit, follow the determination that is on the inside, and trust our instinct. And I say this because sometimes we, if we put our confidence and our trust in other people, they will lead us astray. And sometimes one of the challenge of life is to know who to listen to and pick sense, as it were, out of nonsense. Knowing who is the individual that is giving us the best advice and why are they giving us this advice. You know, there is a saying that says nothing is for free. There is no free lunch, as I was taught in physics class. So you have to do something in order to get something. People don't just give away free stuff. They give it to you because they expect something from you. Well, in this nugget or in my channel, all I am expecting from you is for you to grow. Yes, I would love for you to like, subscribe, share, but like, subscribe, and share on the basis of what you are gaining from the nugget. If it's important to you, if you have learned something, you want to share it with somebody else, then by all means necessary, go ahead, share it with them and let them know that, hey, I got this advice from JAW on Gold Nugget, and it's one of the advice that I'm living by. But as I said, in this nugget, I am asking you, what are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Who are you taking advice from? What kind of advice are they giving you? What is the benefit of listening to the individual that you're listening to? Well, for me, I want to say in this nugget and from the get-go, I want to say to you, I'm walking by a fence inside of a woods. Of course, you know, I love walking. It's a part of my relaxation. It's a part of my desire. You know, it helped me keep fit. It helped me to process information. It helped me to think. It helped me to do a lot of stuff. You know, in one nugget, I ask you to find your element and say to you, when you find that place, you become comfortable in it. That's me. I am comfortable just walking out in the bush, finding new paths, seeing where it leads, and all of that kind of stuff. Just me. Now, I am asking you the question as to, what are you looking at? Who are you paying attention to? And the reason I am doing this in this nugget is that there are individuals who, because of us looking at them and we are looking at them, what is happening is their negativity is rubbing off on us, or their positivity is rubbing off on us. I want to challenge you to find individuals who, when you listen to them, when you look at them, their passion, their zeal, their drive for life, their desire to just become the best individual they can be, let that rub off on you. You know, there is an axiom that says, look where you're going, because you will eventually end up where you're looking. And that is so true. My encouragement to you is, look where you're going, because if you're not looking where you're going, you might end up in a ditch and wonder, how did you get there? A matter of fact, sometimes we allow individuals, based on their negativity or their passion, whichever the case, you know, we become either better off or worse. So I am saying to you in this nugget, who are you looking at? Because sometimes individuals cause us to see wolves when there are no wolves. Individuals, because they are so negative, they are so, you know, mixed in their emotions. They are so challenged in their own spirit. They can't see the benefits of life. They can't see the joy of living. And as a result of that, we end up like them. It is as if, we end up panicking over issues and over things that we shouldn't be panicking over. We shouldn't be losing our drive. We shouldn't be losing our zeal over. But because they are panicking, we end up panicking. Because they are running, we end up running. There's a story, not really a story, it's a real event happened back home. A man was running to catch a bus. And because an individual just decided to play a prank on him, the individual yelled, "Thief!" And people who see the man running don't know why he was running. Because somebody else yelled, "Thief!" everybody started to chase him to beat him. Is when the man ran and locked himself in a garage, in a shop somewhere, and the police came and asked him what did he stole. He was able to say, "I did not steal anything. I was walking and I heard somebody yell thief, and the next thing I know, people began chasing me and I ran for my life." This is what life is for many of us. We are running because other people yell thief, other people yell some negative comments, they yell some negative advice, and we take on that negative advice as our own, or we allow the negative advice that others push out to become the reason why we run for our lives. So I am saying to you in this nugget, do not allow the negative advice of others, okay, to become that which causes you to lose sight, lose vision, lose insight of where you are supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. Of course, in this nugget, you can see me bending and doing kind of stuff because, of course, I've never been in this woodland before, but I am eking out my own path. I'm not following the old path. I have long come off the beaten path that was there, and yes, I start to breathe heavily because this is going up some hill, mountainside that I've never seen before, and I'm just learning and enjoying a new path, finding new ways. Why? Because that's how we succeed. We either succeed by going on our own, out in the space, let life take our breath away, or we follow the beaten path set by somebody else, and when we follow those paths, it will lead to somewhere. Now, if we make it our obligation or make it our point of duty to follow negative people, to listen to the negativity of individuals, they will cause us to buy stuff that we don't want, go places that we don't want to go, do things that we don't enjoy, or we end up, just being behind bars and in jail because we're trying to prove or we're trying to please individual who has no desire to cause us to become of anything good or of any worth. So I am saying to you in this nugget, look at the individuals you are following. Look at what they are doing. Don't allow them to lead you astray. If you, as a matter of fact, the only way somebody can't lead you astray is if you already have an idea of where you are going. Where are you going? What is success to you? If you can't define success for yourself, then persons will lead you into their success, and you will end up doing like what happened in England the other day. One person drive by a gas station, heard the news that gas is short, and by the time they look on it, they have a run on the petrol station. Yes, there is a break in the supply chain, but there was no reason to panic. But because others are panicking, they began to panic. No, that's not how life should be when we are moving towards our success. Not because others are panicking over their success, or not because others are failing. That doesn't mean you're going to fail. That doesn't mean you're going to come short of your victory. So this is JAW saying to you, look at the persons around you, assess them, see what they are doing. Have an idea for yourself. Is this right? Is this wrong? Is this benefiting them? Or is it going to be a collective blessing, a collective benefit? If it's not going to be a collective benefit or a collective blessing, then you must make the choice of whether or not you want to support them and just give your effort and time to nothing, right? So in this nugget, look closely at the individuals that you are following, because you could be following somebody to hell, following somebody to the destruction of your own life, following somebody who will break you to pieces, instead of following somebody who will give you good advice, who will strengthen your resolve. And in fact, I will say this: anybody who you are following or you allow to follow you must give you the opportunity to grow yourself, or must have the knowledge or the wisdom to say, hey, this will strengthen you as an individual. Thank you for strengthening me. Like, subscribe, share. But as I'm saying, look at the people you're following, because once you're looking at the best and you're following and emulating the best, not just becoming a fan or becoming an individual who just like them for being like them, but an individual who uses their example to grow yourself. This is what this channel is about. Using the nuggets to grow yourself. Using the nuggets in this channel to become the best person you can become. This is JAW saying to you, by all means necessary, create a way out. God bless you. Bye.